Yeah, hello and welcome to our Banter Blitz show. And what's going on? Yeah, Brazil and Switzerland are leading in their matches. Okay, yeah, the chat is already active. I'm on again for 90 minutes of Banter Blitz. Yeah, I've switched off the sound. That's good. Okay, let's get going. If you intend to buy a premium, do so using my voucher code. That would be cool. Okay, let's go. And we have already, or we have still, it's the right way to put it, we've still got this on from the show before. Got Doho Chess, Dominic Horvath. Okay, let's see. I've lost 2 games against him. And I don't quite remember how the last week was. Let's try this again. Not a pre-move. Yeah, we had this on the board. Let's see if he plays the same variation that he did play before. Yeah, there was a time scramble in the end game. Yeah, this is an interesting line, bishop g4. I've looked at this a little bit, and this is what I think white should do. It's probably very close to equal. I don't really argue there. Not sure what rook e8 is. If I wanted to go queen c2, but I don't want to invest too much time. Okay, this is definitely a little bit better for white, even though, of course, black is solid. Yeah, what to do here? Yeah? Rook d1 maybe. Probably bishop e3 was a better choice, but he's running right into that. It's a little bit surprising. Or d5, or is d4 actually okay for him? I mean, I thought I would be happy to see d4 played, simply because it makes his bishop a little bit less active. But no, he's doing that. Okay, I mean, this is not correct, but it's a decision that is certainly playable in Blitz. My dark squares are a bit weak, yeah, so knight e4 and so on. Yeah, maybe it is correct. I mean, it's not far away. Not far away from being correct. Maybe it is actually correct. Okay, so bishop d6. Yeah, that's absolutely, that's possible. It's possible that this is okay for black. And he's got knight h5. If I have the bishop on f3, it would work absolutely fine. But I don't get it. I don't get it there. No, okay, he's got very good compensation. I have to revise my opinion there. He can definitely sacrifice there. It's not easy at all. What am I doing here? Am I completely asleep, right? I'm not really paying attention. I should have at least seen the idea. It's not exactly rocket science. Completely idiotic. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, Queen e5 taking on b2 is a simple way of handling it. And black's position is very easy to play. And yeah, absolutely bad. It's just very bad. Queen d4 is the next idea, and I don't have a clear way to play this. Not happy about this move, obviously, but what can you do? So why is g5 not working exactly? G5, probably knight h5 is playable for him. Rook e8 doesn't lead anywhere. Threatening g5 now. Okay, he wants to go queen e5 against g5. Yeah, that's an annoying move anyway. Now knight e4, something. I'm not really doing this well. But okay, I've got bishop c2 against that. Maybe. I don't think so that I would have had it. G4, knight e4. Yeah, whatever, I have to play a move. Why that is working? Come on. Why? No, it wasn't working. I was really like, what? Why is that working? That was a weird game. It looked like he completely outplayed me and then somehow I won. Now it's really difficult to assess what's going on there. I have no clue. He definitely had enough compensation and then he had more than compensation. And I have no idea. Maybe he was thinking he's winning anyway, whatever he's doing. That's very, very much probably true. But yeah, bit weird. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for playing. Dominic is the name, right? Yeah. Thanks for playing. Okay, so let's see who else is challenging. We have Filslaus. And let's see what he's doing. He's going d4. Yeah, this line is interesting. I think I've got a 2-1 lead. That is the Jobava variation, as it is often called, and I think it's quite interesting. Okay. I think, okay, I'll get this. I'll get this bishop pair. I don't want to go g6. That probably will not be all that great. Maybe I can be annoying with queen b6 first and ask him how he's covering b2. Yeah, that's okay. Not sure that I'm really threatening the pawn, but maybe I indeed do. I mean, if I take it, I don't quite see how he's replying. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get bishop f5 or get the bishop around. Maybe this is actually interesting. Okay, he doesn't prevent this idea. I definitely don't want to trade. The thing is, I don't quite know where his king is going. I mean, he's not going to castle long, very likely. I mean, maybe he will, because there really is nothing else, but it's not the most obvious thing to do. And castling kingside looks odd, to say the least. Yeah, knight to c4. That is my idea. Yeah, maybe he's going g6 now to muddy the waters, but I think I can just take with the f-pawn. Okay, let's stop it. No g6. And now a4 is a threat, winning the queen. That would really win the queen. Okay. And now idea rook b5. Okay. Yeah, I have to take it before knight comes to b4 and blocks everything off, but this looks okay. How does he actually keep the b pawn now? Okay, now this I have to simply ignore. I can't take it. Why don't I take this bishop? It's a pin. It's just a pin. I did not think about it because the knight is so much better than the bishop, but I could have taken the move before. Can still take. Maybe he didn't save his piece. Very sketchy performance, really. Okay, so what about Sterz 17? Let's get it rolling. Yeah, and thanks for the game, Fieldslaus. I don't think you should give me that bishop that easily on d3. That's such a strong piece. Yeah, here, I mean, I looked at this line before Jan Gustafsson started to play it in Blitz, in his Banter Blitz sessions. This bishop f5, queen d7, bishop h3, and I don't know. When I play that, I don't really get. I don't play it well. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I oftentimes manage to misplay it, but I still think it's a basically good idea to trade off his bishop there on g2. Yeah, hello also to Kromnik student in the chat. Got a couple of regular visitors. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going back him and kick him out with e6. Just being happy that that I've traded his bishop. This is very much it's a bit like slow motion chess, very slowish ideas and plans. Yeah. I don't know. Knight f5. I mean, he's got e3 and probably will play that anyway. And if I do that immediately, maybe I can get a little bit of tension into this position by playing it in that way. I mean, he has very bad squares, like a2 and so on, and e4. Yeah, e4 looks better, but the question is, I mean, okay, if I go h6, he will play c5. This is probably the idea. My idea was that, actually. It's probably still equal. It's a bit surprising that he moves it away. Yeah, here I would have thought that I could be a little bit better here with the center. Oops. And now I'm winning lots of time. Okay, yeah, so he's playing with the c5 idea, but I don't know. I will get a big center rolling. Alright, let's not pre-move. He still cannot move here. Cannot play c6. The knight is hanging. That was my idea, actually, that it's difficult for him to actually move those pieces. Let's jump to e5. That was a bit of a gamble. Okay. Rook to b7. It took a long time till I understood that this is actually part of White's idea. Oh, anyway, it's going to be interesting. f4. This is the most brutal move available. and probably not a move that works. Okay. But take it. There's always this idea. I'm not sure about it. It's really tough. Yeah, my idea was to play f4, so this is out of the picture. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is any good. I'm playing 3 and 5 minutes, both is okay. Given the choice, I would take 5, but it's okay. Yeah, and now what? That's the thing. I don't really have a good way to improve this. Knight to g5, oh my goodness. Only now realize that this is actually a very valid idea. Ooh. Maybe I'm just playing to lose here, it's possible. Maybe you can actually do that. Yeah, I just recognized. I was only looking at takes, queen d6, and of course then c7. Yeah, it makes sense to calculate just like a little bit deeper and not play like a complete beginner like I do. Ah, that was terrible. Ugh, what a terrible thing. Okay. Ah, Jesus. People are geniuses. All of them geniuses. Wow. And just a second there. If I take bishop d2 where? There's unfortunately very little I can do. Oops, I know I'm even winning. I'm a lot better, but it doesn't matter. Time is already done. Yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah, okay, that was pretty bad. Pretty badly played what I did there. I don't know. Really tough to say. Really tough to say. Yeah, thanks for the game, Sterz 17. So, 17, yeah. Okay, so I'm playing Blas Debevic from Slovenia. 2-8 something. I will probably beat him and lose against the 2400s. Okay, let's beat this guy and get some points back. Ever played him before? Nope. Yeah, that's the modern main line of the Scotch 4 Knights. Bit of a different line to the one I had before against Doho Chess. In these lines it's often a very close call between equal positions and positions where white can try a little bit. Most of the time it will be very equalish, but sometimes there are ideas, and let's see what happens in this game, if I can get a little bit of a pull or not. Black does not necessarily have to take. Can also try to play queen to a3, something like that, but I have c4. This queen f4 is also preparing c4. Yeah, and I get that typical pawn lever in. If he takes, I take, oh, I take e6. It's a bit surprising that he allows this structure, which is pretty miserable. I mean, black does not have to lose. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm winning or anything, but it's not completely clear why he allowed it. Yeah, taking doesn't really help. I can get the king a little bit closer. No shelling, that's absolutely wrong. There's no... You just play knight e2 against bishop g4 and continue to play. It's probably equal, but it's not a forced draw. But it was always an equalish opening, so I don't really see a huge change there. That's 2 pawn islands against 4. I missed that move. I mean, I assume, Schelling, I assume you mean that bishop g4 line that was earlier played by Doho Chess, or did I miss yet another novelty? This is probably still the better square. Okay, yeah, I wonder, how do you... I mean, this is super one-sided, but winning is a different matter. Rook to c5 is my idea. Rook c4, rook c5. Yeah, it's very equal. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not saying it is very equalish. Shelling. Okay, I'm taking here, right? What is the issue? I don't see it. I think I can take. Yeah, he takes it. I've got rook a6. That was one of the ideas to play the bishop there. Okay. Yeah, so is there a counterplay? I mean, I can take a7, or not? What is the counterplay? B5 looks a little bit, that doesn't look very harmonious, but the king is entering. But okay, I probably have to do it. E3, I've got to check. So I wonder, Shelling, you said that is Morabidiadi's novelty, but that was first played in the game where Yi Vidit, right? Why was it, or do you know anything that I don't know? Yeah, so I'm indeed winning this game. Yeah, thanks for the game, Blas Debevich. Sorry. Yeah, I had a slight advantage there, I think, almost throughout, and then it was more than slight. Okay, who else? Chewy the Chewer, with a big cookie as an avatar. Yeah, I don't have cookies. In that small break, the only thing I got was Leberwurstbrot. I cannot even translate that. Okay, Queen F3. This is one of those lines that is not good, but why exactly? Isn't it F5? I think it's F5. Yeah, Schilling, I know that Sabine Feuser played that, but that was played already 2 weeks ago in the Chinese league. It doesn't matter really, but I just wondered because I was just saying, okay, I didn't know that novelty from the Chinese league, and I also saw it first in the US Women's Championships by Feuser, but it was already played in the Chinese league, and probably people knew of it before. Yeah, this knight a4 is like the most annoying move ever. Yeah. What can I do about that? Knight before anything? Yeah, let's be subtle about it. Knight before. Probably, I mean, white is probably just castling or something. Making a cool gambit out of it, like you usually do in those slightly fishy openings. Nope, no gambit. Okay. What's coming now? C3? Oh, yeah. Doesn't mind that I check here. Yeah, possible. I mean, not possible. I mean, he doesn't mind. That's what he does. I can also go back, but I mean, having said A, I probably have to say B. No, I didn't have any T. No, I didn't. I was thinking if I should do before the Banter Blitz show, if I should make some tea, but I couldn't really do it. I didn't have time. I was just so. I was busy after the football match, and I couldn't do it. The choice was basically make tea or take a shower, and I decided to take the shower. Okay, I have one issue. My king on e8. Yeah? If that wouldn't be, if I wouldn't have that, it would be pretty okay. Yeah? But how do I get this out? This is 3-minute chess. I didn't really see it before. I saw queen b4, but I thought, well, okay. I don't know, is that really doing him all that great? I mean, I thought I might be able to just escape now. The main thing is I had no time. I had to make a move. Having again not on the radar that it was 3-minute chess. Am I threatening something? Maybe queen to a4, right? If he does something weird, I would have that. Yeah, I've got bishop g4 now, possibly. Put some pressure on c3. Bishop. The funny thing is that this bishop on d6 isn't doing all that much. Rook here is pretty dangerous. Rook a1. Rook h1 mate. Bishops are strong, very strong. Strong. I shouldn't lose on time, that's the main problem here. Okay, that's a good pre-move, rook b1. Yeah, thanks for the game, Chewy the Chewer. Giving me 2 bishops. Can be dangerous. I don't know. Maybe the opening wasn't that great. Costa Rica scored 1-1. I don't even know exactly who's playing who, yeah? Brazil is playing Costa Rica or what? I know, against Switzerland. I'm not quite sure. I mean, can Brazil actually go out of this group if they do something stupid? They probably can, yeah, right? If they lose, but I think they lead again. They lead in the match. Okay, what I'm trying here, probably I shouldn't. Huh? Yeah, that really is not good. I wanted to try to get to a stone wall setup with the bishop on g4, and yeah, knight e4 was a bit. I wasn't really well timed. Okay, maybe I can annoy him a little bit, so prevent the immediate castling, even though he's got f3, right? Yeah, he's got f3. Yeah, Schelling has challenged me again, but we already played in the German show. I will only play twice if there are no other challenges around against people who have not yet played. So I'm happy to play him again, but I want to first make sure that people got their chance who have not yet played. Yeah, this is of course equalish. And yeah, it's equal, but it doesn't mean it's a draw. You can still play. Okay, so I try to do very small things, yeah. Rook to b4, which is very small, but okay, yes, taken. That's an interesting decision. Okay, so I'll put this here. That's going to at least tie one piece to the pawn. Okay, and now let's see that e4 is not happening all that easily. He, I think, wants to play rook c5. I want to have b6. My plan is king d6, b6, c5. That will be... Now that's good for me. I'm happy that he provoked that move, because I wanted to go c5 anyway. That's one of the few active possibilities that you have in this position. So let's see. Maybe let g4. Maybe he wants to play g4. Yeah, okay. Okay. It is not clear that taking was a necessity, but he did take. Okay, so now c4 gives me a passer, yeah, but it's not yet necessary to do this. Okay, now d4, maybe. That limits his rook quite considerably. Let's try. Yeah, as mentioned, it is not, even though it was equal, it's not a draw. Yeah? You can still try things. Okay. Hope I'm not like running into a self-mate, but I don't think I am, and that means my king is just far more active. Next move. Okay, now I can check him. I was thinking rook c3, but checking is also quite good. And rook c3 to basically force the trade. And then the c-pawn is going to be extremely strong. I mean, extremely strong is... Yeah, it's just, it wins. The pawn should actually promote. More or less, yeah. Yeah, it should promote. Yeah, I think here I'm just taking and take here. Yeah, I screwed that game up terribly against Schelling in the German show. I had a really nice position and didn't win. So g4, yeah, let's push the pawns. And now the rook has no square, no square, no square, no square, no square, no square. So I'm going back. And white is in Zugzwang almost. He only has king to d2. And now I can switch to this. Yeah. King e2. King e2, I think rook f2 would win, but I have g3 as well. Okay, thanks again for the game UJKL, probably. Okay, so we have some other challenges on that I have not played. Like Latreia, I often play him, but my score is terrible. Always wonder, yeah, like 2-7. What kind of score is that? Okay, e4. I really need some water. I'm back in a second, right? Just a second. Spared you the final munches of my Leberwurstbrot. What is the English word for Leberwurst? Do they actually have that? Leberwurst? They should have, right? I think we played this a ton of times. He always plays b takes c6, which is bad, and then I failed to refute it. Oh, now he doesn't do it. Okay. Liverwurst. Really? I don't believe that. I really don't believe it. I know that it's a bit too dark. Liver sausage. No. I don't quite believe it. Yeah, if you say so, I won't look it up. I'm not really able to use Google during a show. I cannot do that. I mean, I know that it's possible. Jan sometimes does, but I completely screw up the screen and everything. I won't do it. My f3 wasn't strictly necessary, to be honest. That was a pretty unnecessary move. Okay. I can just take, but I think this is a good move. There's no rook e8 or anything, and now the question is, do I play rook e1 or I can do that. It's just better for white, but maybe I have something better even. Probably not. This is awkward enough. Having the only open file is a real nuisance. Indeed, liver sausage. Okay. Okay, so now let's see how to do that. G4 is an idea. I could play rook d6 and the other rook to e6. That's a funny idea somehow. I'll do that. Yeah, rook d8, rook c8. That didn't really help, yeah. Okay, I've got queen e4. No, that blunders the rook, actually. Not a good idea. Rook d5. Rook d6 was a stupid idea. That was a pretty stupid idea. Yeah, just rook c8, I expect. Yeah. I mean, he has to almost do it. Oh, no, this one. Rook h8, is that a possibility? Takes. Yeah, rook h8 is actually possible. He's got g5 maybe. Rook h8 he cannot take. That leads to checkmate. But he's got g5 of all moves. These are the things that really are a pain. Yeah? Like he never saw rook h8, but he's got g5. Like some miracle defense. Extremely lucky. Yeah? Very lucky. Yeah, why isn't that lucky? You're laughing your ass off about that or what? That's very lucky if you miss rook h8 and you still don't lose. Position is a dead draw now. Not the time though. Maybe it's not a total draw. Position wise, I mean time wise I have a problem. Yeah, it's a draw. I can try to offer it, but of course he can continue. Yeah, okay, thanks for taking it. You can of course continue and win on time. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, yeah. Like rook h8 doesn't win. Meh. Here, rook h8. And somehow g5 saves, yeah. I mean, I thought I didn't see a win here at least. Maybe I'm winning here. Yeah, no, the queen is just can just be taken. Nonsense. Why not rook b8? Yeah, queen c7. I don't know. Does it do much? I don't see much there. Yeah, maybe I missed something. That was a very one-sided position, of course. Okay, let's play Turmopfer. Yeah, I mean, I'm better there in many ways, for sure. I mean, I control the only open file, so it must be pretty good. Yeah, please challenge me. I have very few challenges by people who have not played yet, so it's a bit of a slow evening there due to the World Cup. It's nothing really unexpected. Yeah, very solid game here by Turmopfer. I don't have much. I have the two bishops. Always happy about that. But the position is certainly not much. I have to be a bit patient. One idea for black here is to play simply e5 and trade down everything. Okay, it does that. I don't think this is good, yeah? If I can take here, right? Or is there a big idea that I don't see? I mean, currently I think I'm just winning this pawn. My development is not good, of course, but I think I can take the pawn. Yeah. Cover d3. I question if I would be happy to play a position like that in an over-the-board game. I mean, it's the kind of game where you probably will very rarely lose. Yeah, it's a very one-sided game. I would be reasonably happy, yes. Knight g6. I did not really take that into account. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, bishop c1 didn't really look like a good alternative. It took a while to sink in that he just blundered the rook. Like, why is he resigning? But this, and I was a bit surprised that this was a move, but I can take the rook. Yeah, thanks for the game, Turmopfer, and it was a Turmopfer, right? Okay, so do I have challenges by people who have not played yet? Unfortunately not. But give me challenges, yeah? Please. I mean, we have like 70 viewers, and I'm going to, in the meantime, play a bullet game. I'm hoping for some new challenges. Playing Chewy the Chewer in a bullet game. Yeah, I'm not going to be very subtle here. In bullet chess, I usually just go for the throat. Just fire away and hope for the best. It's not really sound, yeah, my sacrifice. Yeah, not really sound is a nice way to put it. It doesn't work at all. I mean, not at all. Oh, it's getting slightly more interesting. I mean, it still doesn't work, but... Oh, okay, it's not mate. It's more luck than anything else, but... And now it's made. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the game, Chewy the Chewer. Okay, so is there anybody challenging me? I only have 2 challenges. I know it sounds weird. It's really, really rare, but the only challenges I have is by people I have already played. So give me new challenges, would be cool. Anybody else around to challenge me? Yeah, here we've got it. Robin and Andy. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, please give me challenges. Everybody who is watching the football games. I recently saw that this is a move, and it's not terrible, it seems. I mean, it's not great, probably, but... Bishop b7 and d5 somehow is oftentimes played. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I can just like play a double fianchetto. That's playable. Knight c3, knight e4. This is actually a position that I have played in Blitz games before via different move orders. That's one of the main ideas of playing this early b6 without e6 first, that you have added flexibility here. Interesting. Yeah, what to do? e6 is certainly an option, or b5. No, I don't believe it. A center pawn I will usually take. Yeah, I'm not going to give him that one. Yeah, my idea is is knight to b4, putting even more pressure on that pawn. Probably d6. d6 is an interesting move anyway. I'm not sure that I want to take that, and I don't think he sacrificed e4 on purpose, but he's got a bit of a compensation there. It's just worth something to have the pawn on d5. It definitely is. Yeah, rook to d1. Certainly making sense. I just wonder, if I go knight b4, he will probably play... Knight c5, he just has b4. Yeah, that's definitely okay. For him, I mean. Yeah, rook e8 maybe, trying to trade. Unsure. Not so sure. Yeah, f7 is hanging. Just plain and simple. And king g8 is not a move. Wow, okay. That is not good. What a great move, rook f8. Yeah, the background is mostly chess. Like 95%. The non-chess stuff is more like there, but it's a very reduced book count. I have sold most of my books. I had lots of non-fiction, yeah, like just your typical storytelling, yeah, novels, whatever. I've sold everything because I felt I'm not going to read those books twice. Anyhow, I sold like, I don't know, maybe close to 1,000 books at one point. Trying to minimize clutter. Yeah, this position is really, ugh. It really sucks. I'm going to play this now. I mean, it looks really bad in some way, but I cannot live with that knight. It really looks bad. Knight c6 I don't think is that great. My idea is mostly just get to e5. Yeah, I was reading a lot while commuting to work. I was reading a lot at that time. Usually like one novel a week or something, and then things would pile up really quickly. Yeah, over the time. Sometimes more than one novel. I mean, h5 is a bit of a mysterious move, yeah? What was the point of it? Happy to take it. Yeah, I'm okay now. The giving me that pawn was very helpful. I've got knight c4 and other things, other ideas. Yeah, rook e8. It looks fine. Yeah. Getting knight c4 in the mix. Tja. I'll probably win on time. Yeah, and I do. Yeah, thanks for the game, Robin. Sorry, Robin and Andy. I think you really had some compensation there for the pawn. It didn't look all that nice, really. So let's play Admiral Wurst. What is he going to do? G6, knight c6, g6 it is. Yeah, this is quite nice for white, yeah, because the black doesn't have much counterplay. Weird sound. Okay, and now he's got an issue with the bishop there. The g7 bishop looks really bad. And it's not so clear how he's covering b7, because this is not a move you really want to play. I wonder if e6 is on his agenda here. Okay, I can probably take queen a4, rook d1, things like that. Okay, I'm not... Well, I can take it. It's not bad. Yeah, or this one. It's also not bad. Yeah, that c6 square is going to be an eternal issue there. Yeah, can also play with knight to b5, but I want this also, a4, a5. That looks like an issue as well. Also, maybe bishop to e2 at some point. And now knight b5 is an idea, and I have prevented knight to h5, which is maybe not the most important thing, but oh, that's interesting. That's a radical way of doing it. I don't think it's completely enough, because I can still play a5 now, and this is maybe still keeping an advantage for me. Yeah, I think it was not quite enough. Two-one for Switzerland. Yeah, whatever that means. I mean, probably Brazil is leading anyway, so Switzerland and Brazil are probably going to qualify. Yeah, now I'm just threatening bishop c5, winning the piece. Yeah, probably has to play something like bishop a8 or something. Wow, why is that possible if I go c4? Queen b8, or what's the deal? I don't know. I can take e7 in that case. Everything else fails. Yeah, okay, maybe that was actually something that I should have thought about. Yeah. The rook is not, this is not really that easy to play. Bishop f8 is on the cards. I didn't play that right. It's always going to be a bit annoying here. And Bishop f8 is always a discovery, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, not a decision that I like, but didn't quite see what to do. Yeah, if he takes with the pawn, I just go probably trade queens. Yeah, and here I was thinking more in concrete terms, like queen a4 and moves like that. Yeah, queen a4 for rook e8. Not easy now. I also have rook a7, like king f8 or something. I have rook a7 if I don't see anything better. I would like to activate the bishop, of course, but I don't quite see how. Still technically tricky, really is. Maybe he can try bishop f8 to c5. Yeah, or something like that. I don't quite see how to make any real headway in this position. Really don't. Yeah. "39 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about it, and it's kind of, this idea was popping up before in a different game. c8 is hanging first, so yeah. Got the wrong bishop, but I have too many pawns. Got too many pawns. Yeah, thanks for the game, Admiralwurst. Yeah, okay. So, we've got time left for one more game, and let's see who is on. We've got GM Matator. Okay, let's go for this one game, which is actually a bit long, yeah. But anyway, let's do it and see if I can win this. That would actually lift me over 2,700. It's not a kind of opening you usually. They all play that, and it's kind of weird. I know that this is kind of the modern main line, but still, they all play it. Well, okay, I mean, the main lines really, the old main lines look very sound for black, but still surprised how much of a clear favorite it is of it seems to be played knight c3 nowadays. Yeah. Not quite certain what's going on here. I mean, g4, it was annoying. Yeah? Maybe I should have not pre-moved that. F takes can be an option here. The F file. It probably was a little bit. The timing wasn't so great. Yeah. My idea was to try to get to f4, but let's see. Okay, this is actually getting interesting. Knight f4, and I mean, I did not, admittedly, calculate h4 beforehand. Okay, it's not possible. I can just take. Okay, take, king takes, and so on. Okay, knight e2. Do I have to take that? Maybe I have. Okay. Threatening f6, which is obviously, wow. Obviously easy to parry, I wanted to say, but he doesn't do it. It's actually not super easy to win. Probably some, yeah, queen to e7, and then, okay. Okay, I'll take it. Or this check, I don't know, both look good. Okay. So I need the knight, no matter what, I need it for checkmates. That's too much. Queen f2 and so on should win. Yeah, thanks for the game, GM Matator. And I got to 2,700 at the end after starting pretty badly in those sessions, but yeah, kind of picked up at the end. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back next week. As a helpful person in the chat looked up, there is no football next week, so the Wednesday seems like a good day to play some chess and do some bantering while playing. Thanks again for joining in, and I hope you all be there next Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.